Hi, my name's Helen and this is my channel, HelenMaryJo. If you're new here, then welcome. If you're returning, thank you. And if you're a house bell, hello. So today, I didn't get to do the try on the other day. Time ran away with me. And so I've just got a few bits from Monsoon and two at Sainsbury's. Now they're all sale items, I think. And I know it can be frustrating for you guys if those things are no longer in stock. But what I would say to you, and this has happened to me many times now, is that keep looking or do one of those email notification things because they do come back in stock. This dress that I'm going to try on from two, I don't know if it'll fit, you know, all the rest of it. But two things here. One is they might come back into stock, and they often do, truly. That dress was completely out of stock in every size, and then it came back in my size, so I quickly ordered it in the sale. Secondly, it gives you an idea of what their sizing is like. I've told you many times now, I'm mostly a 16 on the top and probably a 17 on the bottom, very much depending on the style of the outfit. If they're very slim, they won't do me at all because I've got heavy thighs, and that's a polite way of putting it. And you know, so you kind of get to see I'm 5'6", long body, short legs, should have been a swimmer by all accounts. Got the instep of a ballerina, so I've obviously missed my calling somewhere along the line. But it's just so that you can see those things on your average, everyday Joe Blogs woman who I am. So I'm 67. I think you know all those stats. Look at my hair. Don't look at my hair. But you know, I use that volume foam from Poundland. Well, this is still the volume in my hair. I mean, I haven't backcombed it or anything. So it is really, really good. And I have tied it back today because it kind of needs, well, it needs washing tomorrow. So it's not hanging very nicely. But I do look a bit bouffant, but it gives me a bit of height, which makes my weight less. You know, many times when the doctor has asked me how much I weigh, and I've told him, then he said, "And how tall are you?" I've said 6'2", in the hope that he might be fooled for a nanosecond. So yeah, like today I think it's all sale items, but no harm in that really, because a lot of the stuff will be in stock. I'll put the links all down below in the description box. And if they're not in stock and you absolutely really love something, then just keep looking. You know, make it like part of your daily routine. Just have a quick shifty and see if it's come back in. So today I am wearing my grey merino jumper that I got from Goelia. It's feels very warm actually. I mean, I know a lot of people today are having this terrible stormy weather. It's not really that bad here at all because we're right on the south coast, so we're getting away very, very lightly. Chains and jewellery as ever from my friend Munir. I went to school with his wife and it's their jewellery company. This is just for people who haven't seen my channel before. Oh, and I'm wearing it with my, oh gosh, I've hurt my wrist. I'm wearing it with my Halara Jeans, which I've actually been wearing for a couple of, well, 2 or 3 days this week actually. They're going in the wash now. They're so comfortable, they're so stretchy, they honestly feel fabulous. And yesterday morning they were a little bit long, so yesterday morning I quickly got the sewing machine out and using that stretch thread I shortened them. Literally took me about 10 minutes. Eagle-eyed amongst you will spot we've got a new rug in the hall, which I'm absolutely loving. It's from the Designers Guild and it's a very, what I'd call high-end rug. I think the original price was about £1,200 and I got it for £280, I think. So again, don't exclude things because you think, well, I could never afford it, because that's an absolute bargain. The rug I had there was a Designers Guild rug as well, and I do love that rug, but I don't have anywhere at the moment that I can use it. But it started to fray at the edges. It has been down for over 10 years now, so it's not done badly with the amount of traffic that goes through there. But yes, You can see I've put like foliage and lilies on the table to tie in the green, but it's a viscose and wool mix, and it's beautiful. I did see if it would work in the front room because it's such a lovely rug. It seemed a shame to have it in the hall, but it didn't really work in there, so I've kept it in the hall and I'm loving it. I haven't shown you my new sofa yet that I got in the next sale, which was even more bargainous. I don't think that's a word. I think I've just made that up. But that was reduced from, I think it was 1,500 to 450. And it's great. You just got to keep looking, you know. And the thing with the next sale is, if you see it, buy it. You can always cancel your order. But honestly, by the time you have thought about it, prevaricated, it'll be gone, because they get snapped up, those bargains. And you will see them on eBay. People are buying them and then selling them on eBay, which is kind of annoying. But, you know, it's a free country and everybody has a right to earn their living. Oh, sorry, that's just a message saying I've got another Marks and Spencer order, because the new stuff is coming in thick and fast now. I think I've got RSI on my wrist, repetitive strain injury, from the laptop, because I'm just on there so many hours. And I will confess that, not that, I mean, bless me, Father, for I've sinned. It's I have got into bad habits again since Christmas, because the office chair was taken out for the Christmas period and we hadn't brought it back in here. So I haven't been sitting at the table working properly, and I think it's just given me kind of a wrist strain, which is very annoying because it stops me from doing things. I mean, yesterday I couldn't even pick up, I went out for for lunch with a couple of friends, and I couldn't even pick up the little one pot teapot because I didn't know. Oh, Lordy, Miss Claudie. I don't know about this hair. It's a bit boof, isn't it? But as I take the clothes on and off, it'll probably unboof itself. I'm very good at these words, aren't I? As a family, my kids laugh at me because I've introduced so many kind of little, well, I don't think a phrase can be a foible, but, you know, little idiosyncrasies that I suppose that I say, just a matter of course, and then of course they pick them up. And then one of their friends, actually, one of Grace's friends, she thought it was a commonly used phrase, and she's Irish, and when she was back home in Ireland, she used this phrase and her family were like, what? What are you talking about? I mean, ones that I use all the time, I like Gene Macaroni. I don't think that's just me. I think that's common. Gordon Bennett, which is a phrase. Oh, Gordon Bennett, and he was a racing driver back in the day, and that became a kind of, I don't know what slang. I don't know what you call it. Madam Mackenzie. If I'm telling little girls off, I'm like, you're a Madam Mackenzie. No insult to anyone called Mackenzie. There's loads of them, but they're just in my vocabulary, and they're in the children's vocabulary, and it's only when other people say to them, oh my goodness me. Anyway, that's how I'll live on, isn't it? I'll live on in my silly little phrases. Well, I'm not going anywhere yet, I hope, but you know, anyway, I'm waffling on as usual. Thanks as ever for all the lovely comments on the Marks and Spencer's haul, and overwhelmingly people that commented want me to do the flowers on screen, so I will. And if I am able, I will film prepping tonight's dinner, because Katie and the kids are coming in for their dinner tonight, so I will prep that a bit later. And yeah, so the first thing I'm going to try on, now I don't know again if this is just me, but you know when you have a little fantasy of how, I don't know if this is just me, I'm kind of opening my soul here to you. You think, oh, I'd love to look like that, you know, she looks so swish. And so I've got the ingredients to look swish, but I'm not sure if the main ingredient will work, i.e. me. So I won't say any more about that, because if it's a disaster, I will show you. And if it's not, then My wish came true. So it's from 2, and it starts with a pair of wide-legged white jeans. So we will see. Oh, before you ask as well, if you do, these loafers that I'm wearing are from Vivaya. They are the recycled bottles brand, and they have approached me some more, but personally I didn't find some of their shoes all that comfortable, because as you know, I have got very awkward feet, and they didn't work very well for me. These loafers are very, very comfortable. I mean, they've got this lovely soft inner sole, and they're fabric, so they're almost like posh slippers. I could wear them as slippers really, but I just popped them on with this, and I will try this outfit on with these as well. So I better shut up and get going. Almost good. Not bad, but not as good as I had hoped. So I've had this blue blazer forever. It's well, a few years. It's a lovely navy. It's like a wool gabardine, what we used to call wool gabardine. I'm not sure, it's probably polyester, but it's very smart. I got it in the next sale ages ago when I was having my little fantasy of what I was going to look like one day. And I've got it on with this white t-shirt from Sainsbury's, and the jeans are actually from Sainsbury's, but they're finery. Now they're so long, I have had to put some heels on with them. But this is the look. This is what I was hoping to look like. They're going to drag on the floor a little bit, but you'll see what I mean, I think. Swisheroonie. Quite swish, isn't it? It's quite a swish look, kind of sophisticated, classic look. I love this look, I love it, but underneath it all goes a bit pear-shaped, because this white t-shirt is fine, but it's not actually as white as it sort of should be. I thought, going for the French look, bonjour, and it's a different white to the trousers. Now I can get them done up, so that's good. They are cotton with a little bit of elastane in, but I mean, it's not help by me having black knickers on, let's be fair about it. And my belly is a bit bulgy. There I go again with my own made up words. But it's not, you know, I don't know what they look like at the back. I haven't actually looked at them, but they fit fine here. But it's the side view that's not great. But I mean, if I take the t-shirt out, I haven't even looked in the mirror to see what that looks like. But they're a lovely heavy denim. And you know, I don't have a problem with them being too long, because when they only have one length, obviously I can shorten them. And given that all my sisters are so tall, and you know, you can't lengthen them, so kind of fair enough, isn't it? So how does this look? These are the bags that I got from what are they called, Teddy Blake. Great length, this jacket, isn't it, for hiding what you don't want seen. So anyway, that was kind of in my dreams look of a look. Not bad, I'd say I'm kind of 80% there, but I will judge on the video whether I keep and shorten these trousers. The t-shirt is a shame, it's not a really bright white, but I don't know if it was next to just like denim, you wouldn't see it, but because it's a different white to the jeans, it's not ideal. But equally, I could wear a shirt with these as well. So that's the first look. And then what else have I got to try? I can't remember, so I'll go do that now. This dress is actually current stock, and this is just £24, which is incredible, really. It's a lovely kind of knitted fabric, and it's kind of brushed, so it feels very, very cozy. So it is quite clingy, but nothing a slip wouldn't fix. Nice length. And I really like it, actually. It feels really cozy. It is quite clingy, but as I say, a slip would fix this. But it's a nice fit, and although it has got 2 buttons at the back here, I didn't have to undo them. I got them over even on my bouffant. Let's see. Oh no, this is an 18. I bought this as an 18 because it must have been because it was quite clingy. I didn't want it to be too tight, so it's just as well, because the 16 would have been, you know, there's nothing going spare, so to speak. But I think it's jolly good value. It's a polyester mix. It looks nice with black boots, but equally I think it looks quite nice with the trainers going into, hopefully, the spring is just around the corner. We're finally getting towards the end of January, the absolute longest month of the year. And yeah, I think it's very nice. Not a lot to say really, is there? I mean, you can't knock the value, £24. Very impressed with that. So, oh, I don't think I said the jeans were reduced to £14 something from 49, and the t-shirt I think was £8 in the last bit I did. So I will now go and try on the dress, which is kind of an evening party dress really, but it was such a good bargain. Before I put it on, let me tell you, it might not fit because Vogue Williams range is quite small. Oh, isn't it marvellous? It's not telling me how much it cost, but it was reduced down to 20 something. God, my hair, what is it doing? It's all over the shop. Anyway, I'll go and try that dress on. I'll have to change my shoes again. Now, this dress is, as I say, a Vogue Williams dress, and it is well, it is all the same colour, but it looks like it's pink and red, and it looked like that in the photograph online. And this was 20 something pound from £69. And it almost is like I had to try it because I kept seeing it and I thought it was lovely. Now this is a 16, and I think that I am filling the top out too much because I think that twist is supposed to sort of sit as a twist, and I'm kind of using the extra fabric. But it's a lovely velour. I mean, lovely, you know, it would have been great at Christmas time, wouldn't it? But I don't need it. So it's got a side zip. And I've put it on with some black court shoes because they're just what I had handy, but I'd probably wear it with silver shoes if I was keeping it. I mean, I haven't seen the back. I haven't got tights on, I haven't got a slip on, and that would make all the difference. But as I say, I think it's sold out now, but it might come back in. If you love it, worth trying. You might find it in store, but it's a very comfortable dress to wear, I must say. It's quite low, but then again, I am filling it up, if you know what I mean. But lovely colours, isn't it? Really cheerful. Yeah, so I have no need for this dress in my life, but I kept seeing it and I kept wanting to try it. And like now I know, I think in Vogue Williams, I have to get an 18. It's as simple as that. Although I have got a pair of jeans to try on from there, so I might not even be able to get those on, so we'll see. But, I mean, yeah, it's all too tight here and everything, but it's worth a try. I mean, free returns to my local Sainsbury's. It's so easy. It's not a problem. So what have I got now? I've got trousers from, some silver trousers from 2, and then I'll try it on with a couple of tops that I got from Monsoon and see how they work out. So I've got these silver jeans on. I got them on, done up, you know, not too much of a problem. And they were reduced from, oh gosh, my brain honestly doesn't withhold any information. But they were 14 something from probably 40 something. And this top from, the jeans were from 2, did I say that? And the top is from Monsoon, £30 from £60, I think it was. And it's just got this little bit of detail around the sleeves and the bottom. But it's hard with Monsoon because this is a large, but it feels quite big. Well, I guess it wouldn't want to be any smaller. It's got a lovely scalloped hem. The jeans, I don't like the shape of them. Now, I got a pair of gold jeans, gold coated jeans from 2, and I love them, and they were just £11. So they look nice with kind of just a jumper. But these are a bit too tin-foily. I've had to keep my heels on because they're so long, but I think the shape of these is very unflattering. But, you know, without trying them on, you simply can't know. As I say, I got them on. They're not too tight, so these are quite true to size, I would say. But yeah, not needed in my life. But I think if you've got long, slim legs, then these would look good. But they don't do anything for me at all. They're the wrong shape for me. And the top is nice, but it's not like fabulous. So I shan't keep that either. I've got another top to try. These are a bit kind of Christmas cruise kind of clothes, but it's great to get them now while they're in the sale. I'll tell you the top price of the next top before I put it on. It's down to £20. And they've still got it in stock. And it's £20 from £69. That's amazing, isn't it? So, but you know, if it doesn't work, it doesn't matter if it's £5.50, it's no good. Now, I bought this in a 16, and I always have this trouble with wrap overs. And I think when you've got big boobs, they are very hard to get right. I mean, you can see whatever size I got it in, I would have to put a little pin there. But it's a lovely top. For £20, I've got it on with the silver jeans, which I know doesn't work, but my black trousers are upstairs, so you'll have to just imagine. Or, you know, maybe the gold trousers. But I love the asymmetric hem. And it's got this lovely tie here with, well, it's kind of not a tie, actually. It's all fake. It's kind of like you've got this ruching and then this fringed tie hangs down. So I think that's really nice. With a pair of black trousers or a black skirt. It looks a lot more than 20 quid, I'll say that for it. And I may well keep it because I think this is a very, I mean, with a little pin there, I don't think, you know, for the evening, I don't mind. Little bit of boobage on show. Very flattering around the tummy area, you know, and with the asymmetric line and this tie, it's, yeah, I think it's very flattering. That last jumper, by the way, the Diamante one, gosh, I was so hot just in the 2 minutes I had that on. But if I haven't paid £20 for this, I'll be ordering it at £20. And if I did, I'll be keeping it at £20 because I think, you know, it's a kind of classic piece, really. And it looks much more expensive. Well, I mean, as I say, it should have been £69. I mean, good Lord, nearly £70 to £20. Bargainous. Although, yeah, I'm having a row with myself because I've got other dressy tops that I've never worn, but I do like this and it feels very comfortable. I don't know where to get it in the 18, but you can get those little things on Amazon, can't you? I think just a little stitch there would do the job. You see that on TV all the time when they're wearing crossover tops. You can see that they've got a little pin or something holding it there where their stylist has had to find a solution. But not bad, is it? I mean, my tummy's a bit there because these jeans are on the tighter side, although they're not tight, are they? I mean, you know, they're not digging in. Anyway, I've got one more dress to show you, and then I'll wrap up. This would be nice, you know, shut up, Helen. But this would be nice just kind of on not Boxing Day maybe, but, you know, if you were going to cocktail on Christmas Eve or something like that. My hair's going all over the place. So it was the colours in this dress that attracted me, and the price. This was £33 from £110, and isn't it beautiful colours? All these kind of peach and orange and red and pink. I just think they're beautiful, very soft, easy to wear colours. Now it is a little bit creased. It you know, I'm not sure how badly it would crease. What's it made from? It's a very light, feels almost like silk, but I think it's probably polyester. Let me see. Viscose with a polyester lining, but lovely colours. It's kind of got this collar and some rouleau loops and buttons here, high waist, a zip at the side, which I didn't actually use, 3/4 length sleeves, which are very flattering. I think it's a really lovely colour. Now it is a bit, but nothing that, you know, tights or a very light shapewear wouldn't iron out. But the colour's just lovely. That's why I thought I'd try it, because I just thought the colours were so flattering and just so pretty. I mean, wouldn't this be a lovely spring wedding guest dress? So I'm going to change out of this because I'm expecting delivery any second, and I don't want to be wearing this when they knock on the door. So I'll go and change. And did I say this was a 16? Oh, goodness me. I should have a tick list of what I say, so I don't do that darting about thing. But I'll link everything in the description box and take it from there. So I'll be back in a sec. So I hope you enjoyed that little kind of sales haul. There's still a lot online. They will all be ending up fairly soon, I think, because they're desperate to get their spring stock in, but obviously they want to get whatever they can for what they had in their stock already. So, and you know, it's very interesting with the Marks and Spencer, people that use my links in the description box kind of give me an indication of, you know, not everybody used them, of course they didn't, but let's just put it this way, Marks and Spencer's are doing quite nicely from my hauls, because yeah, a lot of people showed a lot of interest, and at the end of the day I'm just one customer doing that for them free of charge effectively. So people that kind of said you're too critical of them, well, that's my job. That's, you know, I'm just speaking. If I was meeting you on the street and we were having a chat, friends, and I had a bad experience, I would tell you. And so many of you have had similar things happen to you. So you know what? If they don't want to work with me, that's fine. But I think they're missing a trick of not seeing what they can do better. Because if you're in an industry and somebody's basically offering you free market research, why wouldn't you take it? I mean, for me, it's a no-brainer. It's always something that I've strongly believed in, that the people at the top are too far removed from the shop floor. It was the same at the airport. When I worked at the airport, it was actually me that introduced that all of us office staff had to go and work in the actual airport terminal one day a year to actually see what's going on the ground, so to speak. And I think these, not all, obviously, but a lot of these chief execs are too far removed from the shop floor, and tiny things can make a difference. I mean, you know, what do I know? Well, I do know actually, because I worked in commercial you know, the department I worked in at the airport was commercial, so I saw all the studies and the statistics and things. So, you know, I am informed. That's my opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion. You're all entitled to your opinions. That's life, you know. It wouldn't do for us all to be the same, would it? Anyway, I don't know. I went off on a tangent then. I don't really know why. But anyway, I have no idea what you'll be seeing next, but I hope you enjoy this video and I'll see you really soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.